what's up? It's me, Sam1233 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last part, we got our third and final pearl, Favore's Pearl. In this part, we're going to head to the Triangle Isles. Not the Triangle Isles. These three islands. As you can tell, there is a pattern here. There's a southern Triangle Isle, the eastern Triangle Isle, and then this one, which happens to be northern of the southern Triangle Island, so I can only guess that this is Tingle Island number 2. Alright, so I'm going to be sailing, so I'm going to cut this little sailing section, or fast forward it. Go, go, go. There, you see that big tornado? Well, that thing is going to be of great annoyance to us if we decide to go near it. So we should stay far away from it. No, I'm not even going to risk getting that 5 rupee. We're getting way too close to that island. I believe I saw a map fish somewhere around here. So is it, when do you get on the other side of the island? We can't do anything here, so I'm just going to go around a little bit. Okay, good, made it around there. Now I need to find that fish. There he is. Map fish, get over here! I will destroy you. Map fish. Aha! I got him. Alright. Map fish, give us the word. Holy small fry, yeah, blah, blah, blah. See, it's been a couple days since I've recorded Wind Waker, hence the video being late. You know, I didn't have much time to record in the past few days. I've been busy. Tell me, small fry, have you ever been caught in one of those cyclones? The wind deity Cyclones uses those cyclones to fly across the sea instantaneously, or so I've heard. Excuse me. Could just be a rumor. Boy, if you had that power, you wouldn't have to spend so much time sailing back and forth across the sea all the time. Wouldn't that be nice, Fry? But let me tell you, there's no way he'll give up his power easily. You can't get near the guy, so you have to figure out how to shoot him from a distance. Don't you have a weapon that can pierce things from a distance? You know, whip, I tell you. You got my point, Fry. And that's all the useless information I gotta tell you. So yeah, those created by Cyclones, but we don't have a weapon that he's talking about, so we just need to get far, far, far away. Because if you do happen to be unfortunate enough to get in that cyclone, used to saying cyclone, it will teleport you to a random part of the Great Sea, which is just horrible. FYI. I see an island over there that we can... Actually, I don't know if we can do stuff there. We probably can, but I don't feel like checking, and it's not on the way. Oh no, rupee gate, no! Because we actually need rupees now to fill up our 1,000 rupee wallet anyway. Quick little speed up to get to the next island to go. Oh, wait. Alright, arriving at Southern Triangle Isle and Southern Triangle Isle. We don't need the map fish because we've already been here. Let's just hop on up here. And these sea hats are just in our way. These things are huge, by the way. Like, these things could just eat Link in one bite. Just completely ruin your day. I think they can actually get you while you're on land, or at least these smaller islands. Anyway, there's this little thing that's, looks a little weird. And it happens to have the Nehru symbol on it. Wandering traveler who seeks a guidepost of the goddesses, place the pearl you hold here. And it gets dark for some reason. Alright, so yeah, we gotta place the 3 pearls. Yeah, you place the blah 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 blah. You gotta place them in all the different islands of each direction except west, because no one likes west. Mostly because of his first name. Alright. I think I'm gonna leave the sailing. Where are we gonna go next? I guess we'll go this way first. I'm gonna leave the sailing in there because there's a couple things I want to talk about, and I'm probably going to forget about them if we cut out everything. Oh, sea hats. So first of all, I want to talk about 5-Day Gamers 5, which is going on right now. Unlike what I said last time, it is actually going on, and I have been co-commentating quite a bit in those episodes, in that live stream. So you should definitely check that out if you like some co-commentating action. Definitely plenty of other great Let's Players involved with this thing. It's definitely dying. If you're watching this, it's probably going to be during the bonus day. It's just the thing at the very end. Like, it only happens if they reach the donation goal, and they did pretty early on, like day 2, I think. So yeah, there's a bonus there. So check that out whenever you can. It's been a blast working on that. And I would love to be part of 5-Day Gamers 6 if they invite me. But sad thing is, PlayStation is winning, and the gimmick is Nintendo versus PlayStation. And I think whoever wins, they have to base all of 5-Day Gamers 6 off of, which is just annoying, because I know PlayStation is going to win, and then I'm going to have nothing to talk about, and no interesting games. I mean, I played a few PlayStation games, as you've seen on my channel, but I don't know much about them. Hopefully someone will play Katamari Damacy or Spyro. Someone actually played Spyro on the 5-Day Gamers. We played Spyro 2 and 1. I was commentating during Spyro 2, so you can check that out. I don't know, there's probably like a Twitch highlights thing for each section. So I'll tell you, I'll list off some places you can look for. I was in the Spyro 2 versus Luigi's Mansion part. I was in I was in the Wario World 1, that one I just kind of commentated like an hour ago. I'm also going to be in the new Super Mario Bros. Wii 1 in like a few hours. Which is pretty awesome. What's next? I'm trying to think of which other ones I've been in. I was in the Star Fox 64 one. I've been in a few. Anyway, it doesn't matter which ones I'm in, because all of them are awesome. Just check out all of them, if you have the time to check them out. But those are some if you really are only interested in my videos, which I doubt that. So yeah, I definitely go watch that live if you can. If it's not currently live and it's already if it's already finished, then you know, sad face. I'll probably put some links in the description for stream sections that I worked on, so you can check some of those out if you really want to. But yeah, check them all out. They're all awesome. Next little, I guess, tidbit to talk about is a certain game that came out, and that game is Pikmin 3! Like, oh my god, guys. Like, oh my god. Hey, hold on. There's these guys. Do they have anything to give us this time? I haven't seen. Oh, come on. Go back. You. Talk to us. Yeah, Bob. You could I'm just gonna skip past this. I'm pretty sure they don't actually give us anything. So that's how it works. Yep, nothing. We've already collected that fish. Yeah, Pikmin 3. I just got that game on its launch date, and because of 5-Day Gamers 5, I hadn't had much time to play it. But oh my frickin' god, it's frickin' amazing! I love it! It's like classic Pikmin. It's, you know, blah 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 blah. It's really just exactly what I wanted. It's just different enough. I've heard it's really short, which is kind of a problem for a $60 game, but I'll probably play it like 1,000 times anyway. But yeah, it's like Pikmin. If you like Pikmin, you will love this game. It is freaking amazing. I haven't got a chance to play with the wing Pikmin yet. Yeah, I'm that, you know. I'm so early on in the game. But the rock Pikmin, I think they're actually pretty balanced. If you remember Pikmin 2, the purple Pikmin were just absolutely ridiculous. They were just like hands down the strongest Pikmin in the game. Strongest type, and just best type overall. Just like no question. But in this game, the rock Pikmin are actually pretty balanced, I must say. They are stronger, but they can't actually like grab onto enemies and hit them like other Pikmin. They just kind of bounce off enemies. So if you have a group of rock Pikmin, you can quickly take out an enemy, but you can't just leave them on an enemy for them to die. And they also can't be crushed, which is a nice thing. The rock Pikmin are also worse at taking down walls, I think. Like they're worse at just they're a lot worse at attacking than other Pikmin. Like just if they're just trying to, if you just don't throw them, you just leave them to attack it from the ground, they're a lot weaker. So they're definitely very balanced, not broken, really at all. Honestly, they're almost not even very good. The crushing resistance is really helpful, like against Wollywogs and stuff. One of the most feared enemies in the game. But yeah, and it is definitely challenging. There are a couple parts where I had trouble, like especially the first boss. That guy was I lost like 50 Pikmin to that guy. Hey, look at this thing. Oh, first of all, there's a Korok. There's a lot of these guys around town, bringing it around town. Yeah. There's these little towers. There's a lot of these around town. I said around town again. A lot of these around the Great Sea, and every single one of them has a Great Fairy in them. Very, very nice. Let's talk to Mrs. Fairy here. Hello, Mrs. Fairy. I would like an upgrade to my stuff, if that's alright. Young Waker the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. Blah, 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 blah. Oh my god. My life is flashing from my eyes, and I got more bombs! I love how they just give you, like, upgrades, a merchant, like, just more bombs. Like, why do you need magic for that? Blah, 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 fairies, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's like, you know, the past games, they give you, like, magic spells and armor upgrades and new techniques, but in this game, it's just bomb upgrade and rupee upgrade and all that stuff. There's a couple that give you magical new abilities. They're not even new abilities, they're just, like, magical upgrades. But mostly they're just, like, ammunition upgrades or whatever. Ammunition. I guess ammunition would be the correct term. Let's see if we can get that map fish over there. Map fish? Map fish. Map fish. Hey, map fish. I got some bait for you, map fish. Map fish. Map fish. I don't know why this reminded me, but Wind Waker is actually going to be on 5-Day Gamers in the bonus day, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, eat your little snacky snacks. Talk to me. I realize this part has been pretty boring so far, but that's what Wind Waker is going to be for a lot of the time. And if you don't like that, I apologize, but it's just how it's going to be. It's a very slow game with a lot of waiting. Word is they hold the auction every night over there on Windfall Island. Every night the people gather in the Hall of Wealth to amuse themselves by spending a little money. Ah, the rich. Auctions may be a race to see who can bid the highest, but I'll let you know a little secret. The key of winning an auction is to be both patient and bold. I'm serious, Fry. From what I hear, they got some great things up in that auction block too, like heart-shaped stuff, among other things. Maybe it's just a rumor. You should try it out, Small Fry. You might just like it. And yeah, that's actually, I already knew that, but the auctions are definitely something helpful. And they do have heart-shaped things, most definitely. You're going to want to get some of those heart-shaped things. Tower over here. I can finally show off, if there's cannons, I can show off the easy way to kill cannons without having to shoot them from the ground. There are cannons. Cannons, you are about to get cheap-shotted. No, stop. Don't need bait over here, so let's bring up all the bombs so no one need them. Or you can just go around this way, stupid. There you go. Step cannons. Step. Yeah. I guess I don't really want to talk about. Hold on, wait. Joy pendants. I still have some joy pendants to go. another game I just got recently was Earthbound for the Virtual Console, and you don't even realize how much I've been wanting to play Earthbound. It did seem like a really awesome game, from what I've heard, and it is a pretty good game. I haven't played too many RPGs, but I do enjoy it so far. It's a little tedious trying to find everything, but you know that's just how RPGs work. It's a little, you gotta wander around, talk to everyone. Yeah, not everyone's taste, but it's also friggin' hilarious if I do say so myself. By the way, to kill these cannons, where are the cannons? To kill these cannons, you just put a bomb here, above, and they blow up. The Earthbound is like it's not even like dated or like just like that. It's like jokes I would like. I don't know if you find me funny, but the jokes I would find funny if like a friggin' comedian told them. Like if like the Game Grumps said that, I'd probably find it hilarious or something. So yeah, it's like surprisingly funny. I mean, I knew it was funny, but I didn't think it was that funny. But yeah, Boca Baba seeds suck, by the way. Why? Yeah, whatever. You know you're gonna find something useless on those towers. There's never anything good in them. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on in my life right now. I also, speaking of stuff going on in my life, I also auditioned for a play, which is exciting. Yes, I do indeed act. Not well, but I act. I haven't been told what's going to happen to me during the play. Or, I mean, like, what role I got or whatever. But, you know, whatevs. It's cool. Well, there's another cyclone. It just so happens to be right next to the place I'm going. Oh, these cyclones. These lead to long nights of frustration getting back to where you once wanted to go. Map fish. Map fish. It doesn't. The cyclones actually have a pretty big hitbox. If you're anywhere close to them, they'll just suck you in. So, toy small, right? Blah, blah, blah. It's, yeah, you think you're going to narrowly avoid it, and then you don't. But anyway, here's our final Triangle Island, the northern one. And what's my fish gotta say this time? Let me tell you something, small fry. The school on the Windfall Island has one gorgeous teacher. But the thing is, the gang of poor little hoodlums is always causing trouble for her. Those little delinquents like to cause all sorts of trouble. They go climbing trees and hiding behind buildings instead of going to school. What a bunch of savages. Somebody's got to scold those scoundrels and set them straight for the sake of that poor teacher. You hear me, Fry? He's using so many hilarious words to describe them. Hoodlums. Scoundrels. Just so many hilarious ways of describing a bad person. Before we do that, I think what is this over here? Something useful. So, this guy again. Pretty sure, I'm just gonna talk to him just to make sure. I think he might give you, like there might be 2 locations or something. No, it's not. I thought this guy gave you more than one thing, but I guess not. Anyway, here's our final pearl. See what happens when you do all 3 of them. A fun fact about these little statues, speaking of Pikmin, they actually represent the Pikmin. One of them just has a mouth, and that's Nehru. This one just has a nose, and that's Din, the fire one. And then the Faeror has just ears, just like the yellow Pikmin. Kind of clever, actually. I thought that was an interesting little tidbit. Anyway, put the final pearl thingy-majig. Cutscene time. Oh no. Rumbling. Even my controller's rumbling. Like, what was wasn't there gonna be an explosion? You know, things usually explode in this world. I thought something like this would explode, but guess it would explode. That was a troll. Oh hey. That's not the thing that was there before. And more laser beams. Boom. Guess what shape they make? A Triforce. Of course they do. And from the ground. Comes this thing. Oh, funny. And the King Lions just sails over here casually, even though it takes you more time to sail there than it does the time he took to cruise over there. And there is this tower that's not actually explained until just now. What is this thing called, King Lions? This tower, which the pearls of the gods have caused to appear, is a place that the gods of the ancient world prepare so that they might test the courage of men. Only one who is able to overcome the trials that await here will be acknowledged by the gods to be a true hero. Only then will that hero be permitted to wield the power to destroy the great evil. Samantha, that which you must obtain now lies before you. You must believe in your own courage, which has led you to triumph over the many hardships you have faced. And you must triumph once again. You must rise above the trial of the gods. Alright, so he doesn't tell us what this thing is called. Well, this video, I don't know how far we're into it, but it's at least like 15 minutes, that's probably more than that. And, well, to be fair, this is, or not to be fair, but this is actually the third dungeon, so we should probably start that next episode. So I thank you all for watching this episode of Let's Play The Wind Waker, and next time we will enter our third dungeon. Doesn't that sound exciting? Alright, see you guys next time for that. Later.